I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love waterfalls. Anytime I travel, wherever it is, I want to know if there's waterfalls there, and I want to know how to get there. And so I recently got back from Iceland, and so I wanted to create my top 5 waterfalls of Iceland. Iceland is definitely known for just being a land of waterfalls, and with that being said, I wanted to put together a list of my 5 favorite waterfalls that we were able to go and check out. This list is definitely not exhaustive. We checked out a lot of waterfalls on our trip, but I had a couple favorites that I really wanted to share with everybody. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. At the honorable mention, we have Dynjandi. I might be butchering that, but I'm pretty sure it's Dynjandi. And this one isn't given, I think, the credit that's due. It's a series of huge waterfalls with the best one right at the top. You've got to do a little bit of hiking to get to it, but it's this multi-layered waterfall. It's in the West Fjords of Iceland, so that could be why there's not too many people that go and visit it, because most people are in the Golden Circle and the south of Iceland. But this one, again, if you can get to it, it's unbelievable. Just those different layers of waterfalls and getting to the top. It's the tallest waterfall in all of the West Fjords. It reaches over 99 meters high, and at the base of the biggest one, it's over 60 meters wide. So it's just a massive waterfall. So if you do make it up to the West Fjords, you've got to check it out. Definitely recommend it. At number 5 is Gullfoss. It's located in the Golden Circle, so it is aptly named the Golden Waterfall. It's a 2-tiered waterfall, and it spills over into this narrow gorge. It's really cool. You can get right up close to the waterfall. There are barriers around it though, so you can't get into some of the spots that you might want to get that would make it a little bit more photogenic, or that you'd be able to get really great video shots of. But nonetheless, it is one of the most unique waterfalls in all of Iceland, and that's why it makes it in at number 5. At number 4, we have Dettifoss. It is the most powerful waterfall, not just in Iceland, but in all of the world. No, it is not. In not just Iceland, but all of Europe. It is 100 meters wide, 45 meters high. It is unbelievable. You can get right up to the edge of this waterfall. So it's located in North Iceland. I would recommend to go on the east side of this waterfall. So there's 2 different ways of getting to this waterfall. You can either take the east side or the west side. I would definitely recommend taking the east side, just because I think it's got a better view. You can get right up to the very edge of the waterfall, and you can keep traveling up and get to the second waterfall, Seljalandsfoss. And going on the east side just gets you a way better view of Seljalandsfoss as well. You can just see this curtain of waterfalls, and you don't get it from the west side. So definitely recommend choosing the east side when you do go see Dettifoss, and then head up further to Seljalandsfoss. Just keep walking right up the river to get there too. So it's perfect. Coming in at number 3, or maybe you do it like that. I do like this. So number 3 is Skogafoss. On Instagram, this is definitely the most popular waterfall in Iceland. It's the most, I think, picturesque, the most dramatic. It creates this amazing downpour that you can get, again, right up close to at the bottom. It's 60 meters wide, 25 meters high. So you can view it from the top, you can climb up, it's a bunch of stairs that you can get to the top, and even hike back behind the river. And then you can also go right up to the bottom and go to the base of the waterfall. It is rumored to have treasure behind the falls, so give that a shot. Let me know if you find any. If you do venture there, you might need a wetsuit because you get absolutely soaked at the bottom. So located in the south of Iceland, Skogafoss coming in at number 3. Just one of the most beautiful waterfalls. Coming in at numero dos. Number 2. Coming in at number 2 is Seljalandsfoss. And so this again is one of the most popular waterfalls in all of Iceland. It's located at the south point of Iceland, and it's kind of close to Skogafoss, but is highly trafficked with a whole bunch of tourists. But again, you can see why. It's pretty gorgeous. It's 65 meters tall. It's a skinny waterfall. You can kind of take a couple trails to view it from above, which is what we did. It's a pretty cool angle to see it from, but you can also see it from the base as well. And one of the reasons why it's so popular, you can actually travel behind the waterfall and get a pretty unique view of it. And so I would definitely recommend trying to check it out from all the different angles, going up top, going behind it, and seeing it from the base right up front. It definitely won't disappoint. Coming in at number 1. I don't know why more people don't talk about this waterfall. I don't know why more people haven't visited this or posted about this one, but it is my absolute favorite, and I'll let you know why right away. So it's called Haifoss, and Haifoss has another waterfall right beside it. I think it's called Granny or Grani, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. And so it's one of the higher waterfalls in all of Iceland. It's at 122 meters high. And the coolest part about it is the canyon that it spills into. And so you can actually hike down to this canyon. I did it in the way that I would not recommend to anybody. We just kind of went down this one rock slide part. It was super unsafe. Definitely would not recommend doing that. But then we found out later that you can just hike as you go to the left of the waterfall. You can hike along the ridge, and eventually you'll find a point that you can just walk right up to the waterfall. It's a bit of a hike, but definitely worth it. You can get right at the base of it. We saw this beautiful double rainbow, and so just maybe it was the memories that kind of came with it, or the adventure that came with it, that made this one of the best waterfalls for me. But because it's one of the tallest, because there's 2, and the dramatic cliffs and the canyon, this made it the best for me. I would recommend to everybody to go visit it. This one too is located in the south of Iceland. It doesn't have too many marked roads on how to get there, and the road getting there is just full of potholes. But if you can make your way around them, definitely worth it. You gotta check it out. So that concludes the top 5, or my personal top 5 waterfalls in all of Iceland. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscribe button just below. And if you liked the video, feel free to hit the like button as well. Let me know in the comments of some of your favorite waterfalls. Maybe I missed some of your favorite. Let me know. I'd love to know which ones that I did miss. And let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see as well. I'll be putting out more tutorials, more travel videos, more tips and tricks. Make sure to stay tuned for the next video, as it'll be coming out soon as well.